Welcome back to Stay Home Eat Great. I'm Steve Lopez. Last week we brought an excellent recipe. We did some gorditas of picadillo. I hope you gave them a shot. Why should you be watching this program? Why should you be watching Stay Home Eat Great? Well, from the start, my attempt was to help people stay creative at home and stay home, during the whole COVID thing. I know we're almost out of there. Hey, but still, home cooked meals are the best because you know exactly what goes in there. Well, it's Saturday and I had a hankering for some calamari. So today we'll be frying, we'll be making some calamari, just as an appetizer. So today that's what we're gonna try for Stay Home Eat Great. So if you're looking to learn how to cook, you're looking to get the proper technique on frying, today is your day. And when you see the tartar sauce, if you want the recipe, you'll have to go to my tortas and fish tacos episode in order to find the tartar sauce recipe. Hint for those in Corpus Christi, it's just as good as boat and, it rhymes with bet. Boat and bet. I'll let you figure it out. Here we go, let's get on to the ingredients. Alright, so on to our ingredients. We have our calamari. What does it look like, Steve? Here you go. It looks like, you might think they're onion rings, but they're not onion rings. It's calamari. It comes from the squid family. Some buttermilk. We have some really nice quality marinara sauce. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, but marinara sauce. Look for something with very few ingredients, okay? Parsley flakes. We'll be using vegetable oil to fry. All-purpose flour. Okay. Old Bay Seasoning. This is a secret weapon for getting fishy flavors out of stuff. Onion powder, garlic powder, good old salt and pepper. And as for my tools, right in front, I'll be using the spider here in order to lower and take stuff out, all right? You could use tongs if you'd like as well. Just be forewarned, we will be frying at 350 to 375, okay? Here we go. All right, I'm gonna be using this pan here. It's not too big. To fry in, I want the walls kind of tall so it won't splatter all over my stove here. But so it's washed, and when you're cooking with oil, you want to make sure that there's no water in here. Okay, so I'm going to go and put this right on the stove top, and I'm going to put it on low while I'm doing the rest, just to make sure that this is absolutely dry before I start putting oil in there. Okay, so here we go to our first step. We have our calamari here in this bowl, and I'm going to take my buttermilk and I'm going to go ahead and coat my calamari with buttermilk. All right, that'll tenderize it as well as help some the good flavor. I'm not going to use the rest of this, just cover it to the top. That'll help tenderize it as well as help make sure that the batter stays on there for frying. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take our calamari and we want to put it in the refrigerator. Well, the quickest thing I found was this sheet of aluminum foil. So anyway, I'll take this calamari here, cover it up, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in the refrigerator while we prep everything else. I have an old cookie sheet that I use as a drying rack here. I just line it with paper towel, and I have these little grill grates that I put on here. So once the fried foods come out, put them on here and let them dry, and the oil gets caught here. I'm going to use this plastic for the breading so that it won't spill out. I like that it's kind of tall here. Starting off with that, we need all-purpose flour. So I couldn't find the 1 cup, but I have half cup here. So here we go. Help me count. Help me count, kids. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 half cups equals 2 cups. So we have 2 cups of flour, tablespoon of Old Bay, tablespoon of onion powder, tablespoon of garlic powder, and then just for good measure, I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in here. I always have this sitting around. It's one of those Parmesan shakers, but I always put 50-50 coarse black pepper and kosher salt. So I'm going to go ahead and give it. All right, well that's going. I'm going to go ahead and take my oil. I'm just going to use plain old vegetable oil. Putting it in our pot here. This is 48 ounces of oil. We are about 3/4 to 1 inch deep. Okay, so that gives us, you know, some play there for splashing. You know, a good 3 inches. Oil is going. We have our oil. I'm gonna bring it up. Make sure we're getting there. We want to get to 375 before we start putting anything in there. Otherwise, it's just gonna absorb the oil and it's not even gonna fry. So we want this to fry. So while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and take a fork and mix my breading here. You know, just with a fork, get it going in there so that all the seasoning gets mixed throughout and it'll have good flavor. All right, so our oil has been on high for about 5 to 8 minutes. Gonna have a look. I like using a quick read thermometer. If you have one of those for candy, you know, or frying, the big one, use that one. This is all I have, so I'm gonna go ahead and check right now what we got. This is an instant read or quick read. We're at 206 degrees right now, so we're trying to get where? 375. Ding ding ding. So we're trying to get to 375, and then we will go from there. So we're gonna give it another 4 or 5 minutes. 355, 362, 368. We're close. We're close. We gotta get going. 375. It's climbing, so I'm gonna leave this on medium right now. Oh yeah, real quick. Here's that tartar sauce. Oh my goodness! Look at that stuff. Yeah, tartar sauce. You need the recipe. You need it. We're gonna get our calamari, which we put a little earlier, in some buttermilk. Toss it in here. And as they're done, we're gonna shake them off a little bit, put them right here. Right, so I'm gonna go and do that to the rest of these in here. Get the calamari, toss them in here, make sure they're nice and breaded, and put them on standby to get in the pool. We're gonna put our calamari in the pool. All right, so here we go. One of the small ones, one of the first ones, here you go. We're gonna put it right in there. I'm gonna put the rest inside the basket here and lower them in there. Calamari, calamari. Don't forget, once again, when you're cooking these, when you're frying anything, don't crowd the pool, okay? Don't crowd the pool. Give them all a chance to do their thing, okay? If you crowd it, then it's going to be hard for them to cook evenly, and it's going to be hard for you to get it out later. So here we go, guys. We have our calamari. We have our calamari right here. If you can see it, right in the middle. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and plate. It's plate time. It's plating time, guys. All right, there you have it. Calamari, deep fried, nice and crispy. See that? With some marinara sauce on the side and my homemade tartar sauce. All right, so you gotta try both of these. You gotta try my homemade tartar sauce. Again, if you want the recipe, it's gonna be in my fish tacos and tortas video. I'll see you there. All right, so nice and crispy. We're gonna give this a try. This is how we do it. Anyway, is that a song? I've never heard it. Little lemon, and you come in just like this. Marinara sauce. Let's see if you can hear the crunch. Oh yeah. My tripod almost fell over. From my house to yours. You gotta try calamari. You can go out and eat, yeah. And that's cool, that's fun as well. But I find it fun to be around my family, be around people I love, and cook exactly what we want and know what's in there. So, once again, from my whole family, I'm Steve Lopez with Stay Home, Eat Great. Be sure and subscribe, like, okay? Hit the like button so that the algorithm share it with other people. Subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every week when we put out new recipes. Again, the recipe is always in the description. Down there in the description, we also have t-shirts for sale. If you'd like to help us out, thank you so much. All right, I'm Steve Lopez with Stay Home, Eat Great. God bless you and be safe.